Thank you for listening.
The 668 most common questions in English, English for everyday use. Written by Danny Medrano and his collaborators. All rights reserved. All kinds of questions in English. 1. What's your name? 2. How are you? 3. Where are you from? 4. Can you speak English? 5. Where do you live? 6. What's your favorite food? 7. How often do you go to the movie? 8. How many siblings have you got? 9. Have you got any pets? 10. Where were you born? 11. How much coffee do you drink a daily? 12. What time is it? 13. Where did you go on holiday the last year? 14. Will you practice any sport tomorrow? 15. When was the last time you went to New York? 16. Have you ever seen a monkey? 17. What would you do if we were rich and famous? 18. What time is the bus coming? 19. What time is the post office open? 20. Is your family American or British? 21. Where would you have traveled if you had had the opportunity to travel around the world? 22. Are you going to do something exciting this weekend? 23. Who painted your house? 24. Are you single or married? 25. Do you offer discount for this trip? 26. How was your trip to New York? Was it nice? 27. How far is the post office from the city center? 28. Do you like to do sport indoor or outdoor? 29. What size are you? 30. Can you open the window, please? 31. Could you speak English when you were 5 years old? 32. If you had lots of gold, what would you do with it? 33. What kind of music do you normally listen to? 34. Is there any museum in your city? 35. Can you tell me a little bit about yourself? 36. Can you call me later? Now I'm busy. 37. When can you make me the transfer? I need money. 38. Do you accept credit card? 39. Can I come later on? 40. Does this hotel have any discount? 41. Where can I rent a car? 42. What time can I pick you up? 43. Sorry, I don't understand. Can you repeat that for me? 44. What's the best way to get to the city center? 45. Do you know where I can find a restaurant? 46. What's the timetable of the bank? 47. Do you guys accept pets? 48. Have you missed the bus, flight, train? 49. Do you like working in the morning or in the afternoon? 50. Have you ever spoken English on public? 51. Do you like painting or writing? 52. How many times have you been to the UK? 53. Have you ever tried bungee jumping? 54. Have you ever tried to cook in a forest? 55. What's the way out? 56. What's your favorite singer? 57. What's your favorite book? 58. Do you know if Michael is coming tonight? 59. Do you like cycling or running? What's your preference? 60. Do you like to go to the beach or stay home relaxing? 61. How many kids do you want to have in the future? 62. What's your favorite brand of clothes? 63. Do you like to eat vegetables or a lot of meat or fish? 64. Do you prefer to go to a hotel or to camping? 65. How much is a room for a night including breakfast? 66. Do you speak 2 languages? 67. What can I get you to drink? 68. Can I pay when I get in? 69. How much will that be? 70. May I see your passport? 71. How long are you planning to stay in New York? 72. What's your airline company? 73. What's your full name? 74. Have you ever been in trouble? 75. Is it the first time coming to South America? 76. Are you going to stay here in New York? 77. Have you ever been arrested? 78. Have you ever been sick? 79. How big is your house? 80. Can you take me home? 81. Where can I drop off? 82. What would you do if you had all the money in the world? 83. Can you call me back in 3 days? 84. What's your best friend's name? 85. Do you consider yourself to be an honest person? 86. What are you good at? 87. Can you remember your first girlfriend? 88. Is it out of service? 89. May I see your bag, please? 90. Is it possible to open an account here? 91. How much will you charge me? 92. Can you open the door for me, please? 93. Did the company pay you? 94. When are you off? 95. When do you start working? 96. Can you check that for me? 97. What should I do to make you happy? 98. Where did you get this dog? 99. When will you be back? 100. Are you coming soon? 101. Will you tell me the truth? 102. Did you do it on purpose? 103. What do you mean? 104. Come on, are you crazy? 105. Can I get a table? 106. Can you change me the seat, please? 107. Are you angry at me? 107. Are you sick? 108. What did you eat yesterday? 109. What time are you coming home? 110. Have you got money here? 111. Come on, are you kidding? 112. Can I try on these pants? 113. Do you happen to know Peter? 114. Why didn't you tell me before? 115. Are you married? 116. Have you tried it before? 117. Have you ever been in love? 118. Why do you do that? 119. What kind of person are you? 120. Are you going to leave your bags here? 121. What time are you coming to the church? 122. When are you going to repeat the experience? 123. Are you learning English fast? 124. When are you starting to travel? 125. Are you satisfied with our service? 126. Do you prefer to go to the mountain or move around the city? 127. When are you going to fix the car? 128. What's your phone number? 129. What's your email? 130. What time are you cooking today? 131. What time do you go to bed? 132. Are you going to repair your bike? 133. Are you a confident person? 134. Do you believe in God? 135. How do you describe your personality? 136. Have you got anything important to say? 137. Can you tell me where the museum is? 138. What can we get in this market? 139. Are you going to have your house painted tomorrow? 140. When are you celebrating your birthday party? 141. What can I get you on your birthday? 142. Are you happy with the situation? 143. When are you going to come in? 144. What's your house's number? 145. Are you going to grow your hair? 146. What time will you do the dishes? 147. Shall we leave now? 148. Are you going to repeat for me? 149. Should I go now? 150. Can you tell me where keys are? 151. What can I see in this city? 152. Are you going to have your kitchen painted tomorrow? 153. When are you celebrating your wedding anniversary? 154. What do you want me to bring you? 155. Are you happy with the present I gave you? 156. Is your company taking on new employees? 157. What are the requirements? 158. Where did you study? 159. Do you have experience doing that job? 160. Can I get some more coffee? 161. Can I get more milk? 162. Can I get a glass of water? 163. Is it possible to pay here? 164. Where can I get a taxi? 165. Can I check in before noon? 166. What's your number? 167. What's your passport number? 168. How many bags are you taking with you? 169. Are you tired or lazy? 170. Can you turn on the light for me, please? 171. Can you turn off the light for me, please? 172. What time do you do exercise? 173. Did you understand what I say? 174. Have you gotten some news about Peter's wife? 175. Why are you criticizing me? 176. Where is the main entrance? 177. Who is the watchman? 178. Why don't you have security cameras here? 179. Can we pay in installment? 180. What's your website's name? 181. Can I place it here? 182. Are you going to stay home tonight or go out? 183. Is that expensive or cheap? 184. Where can I find an internet cafe? 189. How much is a call to Europe? 190. Where can I renew my son's passport? 191. Can you bring me the clothes, please? 192. Can you make me the food, please? 193. What do you prefer to make the bed or set table? 194. Can I order some pizzas, please? 195. How much is the delivery? 196. Where can I buy some food for my parents? 197. Have you gotten what you came for? 198. Have you participated in any specialized course? 199. What is it for? 200. Who should I ask to? 201. Where did you find out this? 202. Why are you saying that? 203. Are you trying to make me angry? 204. Are you hungry or sleepy? 205. Who are you going to play with? 206. What time are you going to take the bus? 207. Is your computer working properly? 208. Are the babies playing at the park? 209. When are you going to have your car repaired? 210. What's the best way to get to the city center? 211. Where is the beach? Is it near here? 212. Did you hear what he said? 213. What's your favorite timetable to work? 2014. Is it worth reading? 215. Do you enjoy learning English with me? 216. Have you passed all your exams? 217. What do you normally do on weekends after work? 218. Do you like him or her? 219. What are you talking about? 220. How are things going? 221. How is it going? 222. Who that guy? 223. When are you changing your job? 224. Why did you split up with your girlfriend? 225. What kind of tea is that? 226. How do you get to the bar? 227. Oh, you broke now, can I get you some money? 228. Are you waiting for someone? 229. What time is the train leaving? 230. Can I borrow your car, please? 231. How do your children go to school? 232. How are things going at work? 233. Did you leave your job? 234. When are you going to buy your new house? 235. Are you planning on having children? 236. Are you going to register in the course we talked about? 237. What time did you finish working last night? 238. Would you like to change your timetable for mine? 239. What do you usually do on holidays? 240. When did you graduate? 241. Is it easy to start a business in your country? 242. What do you usually do in the afternoons? 243. How are birthdays celebrated in your country? 244. How often do you check your Facebook account? 245. What were you doing last night when I called you? 246. Have you ever traveled to an exotic country? 247. When was the last time we met? 248. Would you like to take part in this meeting? 249. Have you prepared the breakfast for the kids? 250. What's your favorite season of the year? 251. How many mountains have you visited in your country? 252. What do you think about the offer I sent you yesterday night? 253. Is there any book or movie that you loved when you were a child? 254. What do you remember from your past? 255. What are the things that you love to talk about? 256. Have you bought the latest mobile phone? 257. What do you prefer reading, blogs, books, or magazine? 258. What do you want to study when you grow up? 259. Did you pass all your finals exams? 260. What's your favorite subjects at school and why? 261. Did you enjoy the party last night? 262. What's your favorite drink? 263. How much money do you spend when you go shopping for clothes? 264. Do you like living the poverty? 265. What's your favorite country to visit and why? 266. When does he see the doctor? 267. Is there anyone who speaks Spanish here? 268. Can you tell me what time Peter arrived last night? 269. Can you tell me if my mom is at home? 270. Is your brother going to study abroad? 271. What's your favorite color in clothing? 272. Is your phone working properly? 273. When are you going to fix my computer? 274. How do you spell Facebook or Instagram? 275. What's the address of your office? 276. Can you tell me how it works? 277. Can you hurry up, please? I'm in a rush. 278. How much money are you making in your company? 279. Why and when did you get fired from you? 280. Excuse me, sir, can you tell me where the city is? 281. Are you going to tell it to your mom that you slept with me? 282. In which hotel did you stay at? 283. How was your experience in the hotel? 284. Can you recharge my phone, please? 285. Can you tell me where the ATM is? 286. When can I call you back to ask you about it? 287. Are you going to stay in the office or at home? 288. What time are you finishing? 289. What do you want me to do? 290. What have you thought about the business? 291. When and where did you buy your phone? 292. When can I visit you? 293. What kind of software do you use to translate your books? 294. How many hobbies do you have? 295. What's your favorite game? 296. What are you doing tomorrow night after dinner? 297. How are my children doing at school? 298. Are you learning something from me? 299. Does it hurt you? 300. Do you feel any pain on your back? 301. When are you going to be operated? 302. How many people did you receive last night? 303. When are you going to deliver me the pizza? 304. How much does each unit cost? 305. Do I need to come here to pick it up or you send it to my house? 306. How many students did you receive in class yesterday? 307. What's your favorite teacher at school? 308. How many countries has your mother visited? 309. How do you like men, tall or small? 310. Are you getting used to living in Italy? 311. Do you think I was right? 312. Do you mind if I open the windows? 313. Do you feel like meeting me tonight or day after tomorrow at night? 314. What is the nearest supermarket? 315. How much is an international call from here? 316. Can you tell me how to log in? 317. How many people did you see in the party last night? 318. Do you think he's coming today? 319. When are you going to see her again? 320. What do you mean exactly? 321. How far is the mountain from here? 322. Do you know where I can rent a bike? 323. Excuse me, can I borrow your pen, please? 324. Where can I find the police station? 325. When do I have to come back to pick it up? 326. Where will you travel on your birthday? 327. Do you prefer to live in the US or in Canada? 328. What do you normally have for snack in the afternoon? 329. How many students do you have in your online class? 330. Why didn't you come yesterday when I called you? 331. Are you going to buy a new car? 332. What have you been doing in the last few hours? 333. Can you tell us how you got this? 334. How about your boss? 335. Do you think that teenagers can learn faster than adults? 336. Which was your favorite food when you were 5 years old? 337. Do you like your house or you want to change it for a bigger one? 338. Would you like to be a businessman or work for somebody else? 339. Have you had a business? 340. Do you prefer to take the underground or to go by car? 341. What's your opinion about the place you live? 342. How much money did you spend the last year? 343. Do you prefer to use a laptop or desktop computer? 344. What do you have in the refrigerator? Can you get me something to drink? 345. What's your favorite country to live in? 346. Do you think that the economy will get better? 347. How much money do you normally spend when go to your village? 348. Can you turn on the light? It's too dark inside. 349. What was your favorite teacher when you were at kindergarten? 350. What's your favorite actor or actress? 351. Have you ever cried watching a movie? 352. How did you get your first job? 353. Are you going to go to the party tomorrow tonight? 354. Who won the football match last night? 356. What time are you going to go to supermarket? 357. Do you hate liar people? 358. Can you give me some tips to get a job? 359. Can you help me fixing my TV? 360. When are you going to wash your clothes? 361. Shall we eat now or later on? 362. How about going to the beach today? 363. Have you done anything important this year? 365. How much money are you going to send me? 366. Did you get to publish your book? 367. How often do you go to see your parents-in-law? 368. Why couldn't you sleep last night? 369. Have you bought the newest video game? 370. What do you usually buy when you to the mall? 371. Can I see you tomorrow morning after breakfast? 372. What are you planning to do with your old car? 373. Have you collected the money from the company? 374. When are you starting your new university career? 375. Are you getting what you came for? 376. How many products did you sell the last week? 377. Who is the President of North America? 378. Can you give me a second, please? 379. When are you going to have your house painted? 380. Have you changed your apartment yet? 381. What time do you usually take a nap? 382. What time do you usually clean your room? 383. What kind of music do you listen to when you're sad? 384. How many instruments can you play with a hand? 386. What kind of clothes are you going to dress for the wedding? 387. How many cars have you had in your life? 388. What's your favorite room in your house, the bedroom, the living room, or the kitchen? 389. Which shop did you visit yesterday? 390. Do you like reading books or writing books? 391. What color is your friend's house? 392. When did you get married? Last year. 393. How many books have you read in your whole life? 394. What time can we talk today? 395. What is the nearest place to city center? 396. What software are you using to download videos? 397. Are you good at math or at science? 398. What do you prefer to use, Google or Chrome or Firefox? 399. Have you ever won a medal? 400. Do you like to take a nap every day? 401. Do you prefer to walk or ride a bike? 402. How many subjects did you pass? 403. How many days are you going to be on holiday? 404. How much did you pay for your iPhone? 405. Do you prefer to work for yourself or for a company? 406. Have you ever worked for international companies? 407. How much money do you have in the bank? 408. When are you going on the next trip? 490. How long did it take to arrive here? 410. Have you called your parents recently? 411. How many friends do you have on LinkedIn? 412. When are you going to finish writing your book? 413. How many people are there living in your house? 414. Do you want to be rich and famous? 415. How many hours do you work a year? 416. Can you recommend me a good restaurant? 417. What are you planning to do this month with your boyfriend? 418. What's your favorite airline company? 419. How many products did you sell and buy the last month? 420. Do you like making businesses? 421. How did you manage to come here? 422. Where did you park your car yesterday? 423. What's your favorite brand of cars? 424. How much money do you save every month? 425. How much time do you spend every day to go to work? 126. Do you like listening to politicians speaking? 427. What do you want to be when you retired? 428. What's your favorite park in your hood? 429. Would you like to live in a rented house or in your own house? Te gustaría trabajar en un crucero? 431. Have you ever visited someone in the hospital? 432. Do you prefer to drink water or Coke? 433. Have you ever donated money to any charity? 434. What's your favorite housework, cleaning or ironing? 435. How many hours do you rest per daily? 436. Where should we meet tonight? 437. How many bags do you carry with you when you go on holiday? 438. What do you like to talk about in your free time? 439. Is food expensive in your city? 440. How much money did you give to your son yesterday? 441. Can you deliver us a pizza tonight at 8:30? 442. Have you seen my wallet around? 443. How often do you see the doctor? 444. What time do you usually get up on weekends? 445. Are you thinking of starting something new? 446. Do you like driving motorcycles or cars? 447. When are you going to open your new business? 448. Do you live in a little city or in a big city? 449. When do you feel with more energy, in the morning or the afternoon? 450. How often do you go to the hairdresser? 451. Would you like to be a doctor or a psychologist? 452. Are you looking for a new job? 453. Can I ask you where you got it? 454. Do you come here a lot? 455. Can you give me some examples? 456. Where do you see yourself in 5 years? 457. Anything going on with you? 458. Are you waiting for someone at home? 459. Do you have a girlfriend, boyfriend? 460. Do they have other colors available? 461. Would you like something to eat or drink? 462. So, what do you do for a living? 463. Where were your parents born? 464. What do you want to do after you graduate? 465. How many languages do you speak? 466. Do you prefer to live in an apartment or in a detached house? 467. What would be your favorite place to live in the future? 468. What's the name of your city? 469. Can you describe your neighborhood? 470. How many people are there living in your city? 471. How big is your apartment or house? 472. What kind of car do you drive nowadays? 473. Do you prefer to drive a van or a car? 474. When did you get your driving license? 475. Do you prefer to drive in the city center or out of the city center? 476. What's your favorite brand of shoes? 477. Are there many shoe shops in your city? 478. Do you prefer to wear shoes or sneakers? 479. Which animal is more dangerous, the tiger or the lion? 480. Would you like to have a pet tiger in your house? 481. Are there zoos in your city? 482. How many famous musicians are there in your country? 483. Where do you normally relax, at a park or at home? 484. Are you good at math or at languages? 485. Do you still keep your friends from school? 486. When was the last time you went to a famous restaurant? 487. Did you enjoy the meal or you didn't like it? 488. Do you prefer to go to the beach or to a swimming pool? 489. What's better for you, to work in the morning or at night? 490. Can you remember your favorite color when you were a kid? 491. How do you prefer to communicate, in writing or talking? 492. When are you more productive, in the morning or the afternoon? 493. How many words can you write in a minute? 494. What do you prefer to do at home, cook or clean? 495. How many trips have you made till now? 496. Can you remember the first time you took a plane? 497. Were you afraid the first time you traveled abroad? 498. How many languages would you like to speak in 10 years? 499. What's your favorite day of the week? 500. How many girlfriends have you had until now? 501. Would you like to marry in the future? 502. Did you like to do the homework when you were 10 years old? 503. Do you like drawing or writing? 504. What do you enjoy the most, sleeping or playing video games? 505. Are you good at typing? 506. Do you prefer to use a desktop or laptop computer? 507. What's your favorite means of transport, the bus, the train or plane? 508. Have you ever written a blog or a book? 509. How many bank accounts have you got? 510. When are you going to start writing your first booklet? 511. Have you ever taken classes online? 512. What were you doing 5 months ago? 513. Have you ever registered in any English course? 514. Do you consider yourself to be a productive person? 515. Can you remember your favorite teacher at school? 516. Have you ever been in a clinic? 517. How often do you go to the dentist? 518. Do you read the online news? 519. What's your favorite magazine? 520. Do you remember the first time you used the internet? 521. Do you like to talk about economy and culture in general? 522. Have you ever had a date? 523. When was the last time you fell in love? 524. How often does it rain in your country? 525. Do you live in a Caribbean country? 526. Would you like to change your country if you could? 527. Do you prefer hot weather or cold weather? 528. Have you ever created a course online? 529. Do you prefer to go to the gym or to do sport at home? 530. Would you like to have your house decorated? 531. What's your favorite YouTuber? 532. Have you ever gone to a country by yourself? 533. Do you prefer to work 5 days per week 8 hours or 4 days 12 hours? 534. What's your opinion about the society nowadays? 535. Do you think that rich people are bad? 536. Have you ever smoked drug? 537. Would you like to have another nationality? 538. Would you like to marry somebody rich and famous? 540. Do you think that internet will vanish the world? 541. Would you mind waiting for me here, please? 542. Have you ever made a video clip? 543. Have you ever supported poor people? 544. Would you like to have different sources of incomes? 545. Can you give me some tips about teaching? 546. Do you live on the second floor or on the fifth floor? 547. Can you guess what I'm thinking? 548. Can I borrow your motorcycle for a week? 549. What's the first thing you do in the morning when you get up? 550. Can I pay you in installments? 551. What do you normally do when your car breaks down? 552. Why are you so sad today? 553. Where did you see Peter yesterday? 554. When can you come back? 555. Are you planning to go on holidays this week? 556. How fast are you going? 557. How much time does it take you to arrive at work? 558. How have you been? 559. Tell about your family. Are they okay? 560. Is it hot outside? 561. Can you tell me where my glasses are? 562. Can you put on your clothes, please? 563. Do you need any help? 564. Have you heard of it? 565. Are you having a bad moment? 566. What do you mean by? 567. Do you have any problem with me? 568. What does your brother do? 569. What are you doing at the moment? 570. Do you have an appointment with us? 571. Can you speak louder, please? 572. Could you call him back later? 573. Could you carry that for me? 574. Are you attending to Sonia's wedding? 575. Are you going to bring your sons to the wedding? 576. How many hours do you work online? 577. What do you normally do for a living? 578. What's your website? 579. Were you offered a new job? 580. How many employees do you have in your enterprise? 581. Do you know if your company is hiring new people? 582. Do you have a PayPal account? 583. When did you first visit the United States? 584. Have you got balance on your phone to make a call? 585. When was the last time you spoke with your boss? 586. Have you gotten another dog? 587. How much milk do you drink a day? 588. Is there any food left in the fridge? 589. How much money do you spend on cigarettes monthly? 590. Have you ever smoked cigars? 591. Why don't you change your closets? 592. Have you ever been bitten by a dog? 593. What's your favorite season of the year? 594. Can you remember your first girlfriend or boyfriend? 595. What are the things that make you angry? 596. Do you like to use your body language to communicate? 597. Will you start a business in a year? 598. Do you like driving big cars or small cars? 599. Can you remember some important events of your childhood? 600. Can you remember the first city you visited in your country? 601. Have you ever been crazy for fashion? 602. Do you like wearing international brands? 603. Have you ever asked for a loan? 604. Is cooking an interesting thing for you? 605. Have you ever committed a crime? 606. Have you ever made a wrong decision? 607. How much do you care about the environment? 608. What do you think about your family? Are they happy? 609. Do you have any bad habit? 610. Do you like wearing jewelry? 611. Do you think it's important to be married to have children? 612. What's your opinion about the divorce? 613. Are you a religious person? 614. Have you ever been to a birthday party? 615. Do you celebrate any festival in your country? 616. Does your city have its own parties? 617. What do you eat to be so healthy? 618. Have you ever been on a diet? 620. Would you like to be a vegetarian? 621. Do you eat any animals? 622. How often do you see your friends? 623. How large is your neighborhood? 624. Do you like searching jobs on the internet? 625. What's your favorite website to search recipes? 626. Do you think that life is a gift? 627. Do you believe in traditional remedies? 628. Have you ever hurt someone? 629. Do you believe in love at first sight? 630. Have you ever made sex on the beach? 631. Can you tell me about your adventures? 632. Do you like to go hiking? 633. How important is to be unfit for you? 634. Do you like online meetings or face-to-face? 635. Would you like to live in the past? 636. Do you think the paper money could disappear? 637. Do you think that cars will fly 50 years from now? 638. Do you think that cinemas are too expensive nowadays? 639. Is there a cinema near your home? 640. Have you ever been operated? 641. Do you like betting money? 642. Have you ever won any important prize? 643. Do you like making new friends? 644. Do you keep in touch with your university friends? 645. Do you think that we need to be rich to be happy? 646. What are your standards of life? 647. Do you wear masks, go to the store? 648. Are you afraid of coronavirus? 649. Have you ever been infected? 650. How often do you go to the countryside? 651. Do you prefer to give or to receive presents? 652. How many hours do you sleep during the week? 653. Do you brush your teeth before or after breakfast? 654. Have you ever been stressed? 655. Would you like to have hair implants? 656. Do you think that your past was better than your present? 657. Have you ever written a letter to your friends? 658. Would you like to work like a clown? 659. How many times do you check your phone per day? 660. Do you like riding horses? 661. Have you ever been to a naked beach? 662. Do you think we should avoid drinking alcohol? 663. Can you tell me your social networks? 664. Do you like to keep your money below your mattress? 665. Do you like improvising? 666. What are you going to do after finishing this book? 667. Have you watered the plants today? 668. Are you enjoying every single minute of your life? Please subscribe to our YouTube channel, Facebook, LinkedIn, etc. Thank you very much for having bought our books, course and mentoring courses. For further information, send us a WhatsApp 34 679,782,371 Spain. Best regards, Danny Medrano.
Thank you very much for having listened to this audiobook. Okay, please don't forget to subscribe to my channel, leave your comment, and do your best. Never give in. Never give in, never give up. Thank you. Bye bye.